Hey you guys, apparently my other video did not load up that I was letting you all know about the milk. Well, I'm telling you all now, as you can see from the title. Yeah, there's no milk. There's no milk at Meijer. Half a gallon of milk is right now out of stock at Meijer's. This might not seem like something major to you, but when you put this on a grand scale and you think about not only my local supermarket is out of half a gallon of milk, other people's supermarket might be half a gallon of milk. They could be out of whole gallons of milk. At this point, there's inflation, super shrinkflation, okay? World War III is underway. It's just that they haven't smacked us with it yet, but technically it's right there in the front of our face. You have to put everything into perspective right now, okay? China wants back Taiwan. UK and England just announced now, the UK minister just announced that they're going to be pulling out a lot of things from China because of the riots and the protesting that's going on right now in China, because of the recent fire in China where 10 people, if I'm not mistaken with my facts, 10 people died. And they blame that on COVID restrictions. So right now, China has a lot going on that's affecting other places around the world. And other places around the world effectively are going to trickle effect and fall down right on the United States. NATO needs to get this thing together. They need to be on top of this. This is all a trickle in effect. So not only that, to top it off, okay, the railroad folks are about to go on strike. So with them going on strike, that's going to halt a lot of our products coming in that come through on freight, on train. All of these things are going to make our prices go way up. And a lot of shipments are not going to be able to come in. And so if they can't come in, that means we don't get a hold of those products as consumers, right? It's all a trickling effect. It's going to affect everybody. It's affecting everybody. It's even affecting my pockets as well. Okay? Because I'm poor, folks. I ain't got no shame to say I'm poor, folks. I live with what I need. I never have a lot of things that I want. I really don't want much out of anything. And if somebody asked me what did I want for Christmas, well, I would tell them the same answer. Hey, you can give me some yarn. Yarn and a prayer. That's okay, because I love yarn, and I feel like with yarn or whatever it is, you can knit, you can crochet. If you give somebody fabric, they can sew a dress for their children. These are things that we are going to need. Crocheting makes warm blankets. So these are things that we're going to need as things get higher in price, right? And we see ourselves struggling to be able to decide whether or not we want to pay the electric bill or put food on the table. Right? And then when you start to nip off a certain bills, things go down from there, because then they start to threaten you with shutting off things if you don't pay certain things, as you know it, right? So these are things that we've always struggled with as humans, but it gets even worse when the economy starts to just trickle down. It just makes it even worse. So we already have problems. We already been poor folks, right? We already been through the struggles of not being able to pay rent and do this and do that. But then when the economy goes down, it just gets even worse. But if majority of folks open up their eyes and stop thinking this is just some doomsday and people just talking crazy and open up your eyes, you'll start to prepare yourself like us preppers, right? And start to get your mason jars, because those are going low in stock because people are catching on. And they're seeing that if they don't have mason jars to store their stuff and preserve their food could get rotten a little bit quicker. These are things that if you didn't know, you need to start catching on to. I pray for you all. I pray for everybody. Again, my name is Paviel. If you didn't know me, before you clicked on this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see any future videos. And I'm the leader of the BWTB group, Believers Who Truly Believe. So I'm out of here. My tea is boiling.